It's Friday, the 24th of November, 13:03. That's 1 p.m. and 3 minutes Greenwich Mean Time. And that means that it can be time for one thing only. It's time for today's The Journey Home, plus Biscuit Reviews and Bisquiz with your host. That's right, it's MCV's 30 Under 30 honourable mention 2017. It's me, Edward Lewis. Hi everybody and welcome to the live stream. It's Friday. My dad's there in the camera looking confused, but now he's not because I've turned him off. He's not ready. We're not ready for him yet. Honourable mention, and that basically for me means what I like to think honourable mention means. If you go to MCV's 30 Under 30, you can see my name and my face at the bottom of that list. What I like to think that means is they gave me a sympathy vote. They thought this is his last chance because he's turned 30, so let's give him a sympathy vote and shove him in at the end. That's what I think. A little sympathy. They apologise for me turning 30, but I'm there. Look at that. What a surprise. The Participation Award. Also worth noting that whilst of course I am very proud to be nominated on that list, there are so many people in the games industry under 30 that I would put on that list way above myself. Also, I could populate a billion lists of 3,000 people under 30 that deserve special mentions, more than I do, but not just more than I do, just regardless of me. Get rid of me entirely. There's so many people in the games industry that are under 30 that deserve honourable mentions and shout-outs, and I kind of feel like the MCV 30 Under 30 thing, although I'm very proud to be on that list, it's very cool to be even just an honourable mention, is kind of meaningless. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna be ballsy and I'm gonna say it. Don't repeat that. That's our special thing here. This is our special thing here. That for us, it's one person who chose it. So don't. Yeah, and hurrah for Jesse and Ali too. Jesse, especially, who's actually on the list, not even an honourable mention. What I will say is that 3 or 4 people from Frontier Developments, is it 3 or 4 people getting on that list is kind of cool. It means that we're being recognised. I don't know. I don't want to be all like shrugging it off and stuff. What I'm trying to say is, sometimes those lists grind my gears a little bit, and I'm not entirely certain why. So this is part of processing for me. This is part of trying to understand what it is that I feel about those kinds of lists. That kind of, I think that it undermines the hard work that lots of people do, and ceremonies, and it's all down to 1 or 2 people's opinions and popularity. It's a popularity contest. That's it. So here's my acceptance speech. Well, first of all, what I will say, of course, as you can see, today's special is net neutrality. With that in mind, premium members only will be able to watch the acceptance speech with. If you're not a premium internet subscriber, then you do not receive that. I don't know what is that. Does that make sense? Only the original 38. You have to sign up and pay $79.99 per year annual cost to then be able to access the website at all. And then if you pay the premium cost of $159 per year, then you'll be able to get, I don't know, I don't really get it. Also, it's Black Friday, and that means that this live stream is now free for a limited time of 25 minutes. But if you watch more than 25 minutes, then you have to subscribe to the Ed Lewis Super MCV 30 Under 30 Honourable Mention list. Now, when you've done that, you'll get an extra frames per second. That's right. You will have 2 frames per second extra. You'll get 62 frames per second, which is, honestly, the human eye can't even perceive the difference between 40 and 60 anyway, or 50 and 60 anyway. So you're getting very little, but you'll feel a sense of accomplishment. I'm not getting political, am I now, Ed? No, because guess what? I don't really understand any of it. And I think that's the problem with this, is that it's all a little bit confusing, isn't it? The whole situation is confusing, and that's why you've come here today, to come here and take a weight off your shoulders and sit down and do a quiz with 2 friendly Lewises and the friendliest chat in the world. And that's you guys, by the way. So I am being silly, of course. Everyone, just think about pizza. I've got a new T-shirt. I got it for my birthday. It's got a pizza on it. Everyone likes pizza, so just think about pizza, eat some pizza, come down, sit. We've got a biscuit review happening at 1:45 in about 37 minutes time, I think. But for now, of course, we have to welcome our very special guest, our first special guest of the day, and that is, of course, well, first of all, I have to go over to the thing. You ready? Hey, oh, net neutrality over my face. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Boop. And there he is, everybody. And can we hear him? Are we receiving audio from WNL?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, we can. We are receiving WNL audio. How are you today over there on the big screen? The bar, we've had an upgrade, as you can see. No, it's not an upgrade. It's the same TV. We just fixed some of the colouring on there. We fixed some of the audio issues that we've had with the previous T. Peter, he came in. He sorted it out. He got the HD vibe. What he's done is he's taken an old CRT TV and he's put an HD screen in it to give a sort of retro hipster vibe. It's the kind of vibe I'm going for in the pub. I hope you appreciate that. All right, guys, what's happening?
I can't. Hang on, you blanked out.
Oh no, you can't hear me?
It's sort of like Stanley Unwin. If that will, you won't understand that at all. But the guy who used to speak in I'm getting a little bit of that from you.
Okay.
I'm cold. I am cold. I've noticed the chat stream. Noticed that I'm wearing a coat.
You're cold.
We have plasterers in. The plasterers in, and the whole back of the house is open, and they're plasterboarding and doing all sorts of things for the new kitchen. And basically, it's about 11 degrees in here.
Oh gosh,
it's a miracle you can't see my breath. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yes, and please do welcome, if you have never met WNL before, Walter Neil Lewis is, of course, my father, all the way from the northwest of England, and that's why it's cold as well, of course, because you're in the cold, grim north.
That's
right.
Over
here, we're still sunbathing on the beaches of Cambridge Beach. Yes, so thank you for coming along and joining us today. We do have a quiz. Don't worry, even if you can't hear me properly, the chat still can hear you nice and clearly, and that's the most important thing. Because what we do on these quizzes is basically, well, why don't you tell the audience who haven't been here before the rules about the Bisquiz, and I'll look in this direction to make it seem as if I'm watching you on the TV.
And I'll look here. Yeah. Okay. No. Perfectly good. Okay, folks. If you've had amnesia, you've done it before but forgotten, or you're brand new, basically, I'll ask a question. Edward won't be able to see your response. He'll close down the chat stream. I'll take the first 3 responses, and if we have some sort of consensus, 2 out of 3, there you go, or 3 out of 3. If there is no consensus, it'll just be the first answer. Okay, no cheating. Basically, then once I have your answer, I'll then ask Edward, and we'll get his answer, put them against each other. 10 questions. Today's topic is cars.
Okay, so I'm glad it's about cars. Jack Din, I'm really sorry. Jack Din in the chat has been revising the wrong subject. He's been researching the wrong thing this entire week, Jack Din. What? Cars?
Oh,
I thought it was about the hypotenuse. The hypothalamus. Yeah, sorry, Jack Din. I think you've got things wrong. It's very good. It's a very fun joke, though. Is this going to be, again, British orientated? I don't know. WNL, is this British orientated, this quiz?
This is all over the show. All over the show.
All over the show. That's great.
All over the
Good
show.
stuff.
I'm catering to the fact that we have a multinational audience here.
That's right. I'm going to be right back. Can you entertain the audience for 2 minutes?
So
you can
2 minutes.
Just tell them a story. Tell them a story.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. I'm sure you've all seen it. Where's he gone? Okay, right, well, while he's gone, I can say that I'm actually working on a quiz round about his childhood. I don't know when we'll get a chance to actually do this. Maybe we could do that live sometime. But it comes up in the chat stream quite often, so I'm going to have a go at it. He did have a childhood. I think he's still having some of it. And yeah, we'll work on that this next time. Awfully lonely here in this bar.
Calm down, I'm back. How did you do it? How did you do it?
We're just we're reciting Edgar Allan Poe poetry and talking about your childhood.
Okay. Sadly, Adam Woods, who was going to be my ace, the ace up my sleeve, has just gone out for a walk because he's an expert on cars, but he's not there. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to just continue with just me versus you.
Actually, I think an expert knowledge on cars might not be necessary. A little bit more luck. I will remind the chat stream, of course, there's no cheating, Googling and all that. I mean, it just wouldn't taste right.
We'll exactly that victory that you will certainly get against me wouldn't taste as good. 55 of you roundabouts against me on my own. Good luck. Yeah. So are we ready? Are we ready to quiz? Everybody, are you ready?
Go.
Have you all taken your seats down here in the front? There are some bar stools right here at the front. I know people don't like to sit at the front of the quiz, but you're welcome to come and sit there if you wish. Don't.
I taught for many years. Of course, you'll realize, Edward. And when you're a teacher, the best place to hide in a classroom is in the front row, because the teacher is always looking over to the back where people are trying to get away with nefarious deeds and things. So the best place is in the front row.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good.
Are we ready?
Yes, I think we're ready. Right, I'm going to close down the chat stream, as you call it, which I like. Good luck, chatters. Team chatters versus team me. You want to grab some pork scratchings? We're Peter. Pork scratchings. No, he ate them all. Sorry. All right. Moving on. Okay, I'm going to close this down. Right, I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready. We'll start by saying that newspaper columnist Irma Bombeck once said, "Never loan your car to someone you gave birth to." Bitter experience. I don't think I ever had to loan you the car.
No, I've never borrowed it.
No. Good thing. I never had to refuse. Okay, question number 1. Here we go. My first ever car was a 1963 Fairlane. Who was the manufacturer? My first ever car was a 1963 Fairlane. Fairlane. Who was the manufacturer? That's number 1.
I really wish I had Adam Woods here for this. 1963 Fairlane.
Fairlane. That was the model. What was the make of the car? I have their answer.
Robin Reliant.
A Robin Reliant.
That's the name of the car on the make, isn't it? The make and the model. All right, I'm going to say Ford. Yeah. Just go for Ford. You're from America.
Staying alive, Ford Fairlane. Found on the road dead. Fix or repair daily. Yes, it was a Ford.
Yes!
Okay. And they got it right.
Well done, chatters. The only reason I say that is because, well, yeah, no, go carry on.
It's 1-1. Okay. Hey, good start.
I thought your first car was a 2CV.
No, that was over here. And it wasn't a 2CV over here. It was a push-button Mini, 1961 Mini. You had to turn the key, and then press a button down on the floor of the car and start it up. It was no synchromesh. You had to double clutch in order to go anywhere, or use the gearbox. It was really fun.
Back when cars were fun. Yeah. All right. Next question.
Number 2. The Spirit of Ecstasy is the bonnet ornament of which motor company's cars?
To repeat the question again. I was not listening.
The Spirit of Ecstasy is the bonnet ornament of which motor company's cars?
Spirit of Ecstasy.
Yes. Bonnet ornament. I have their answer.
Bentley.
That's a very good guess, but sadly it is Rolls-Royce.
Rolls-Royce. That's the other one I would have gone for. Is it a sort of angel with the wings and the holding the...
It's not actually wings. She's leaning forward with her arms back, and it's sort of flowing cloth that sort of flows back. It was designed by Charles Robinson Sykes back in 1909 as the Whisper, and then finally turned into Spirit of Ecstasy 2 years later. Yeah, but they're not wings. It's not actually.
Well, colour me told.
Color you one down.
Colour me educated. Yeah, but
It's
I'll
now
remember that forever. The
2
Spirit of
points
Ecstasy.
to the chatters, and only 1 point to you, Edward. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Nice and simple. Okay, it's multiple guess. I'll give you the correct answer and a couple of wrong ones, and you decide which and write down the correct answer. I'd like to know who said, when a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife.
Wait. There's so much I need to unpack there.
It's either a new car or a new wife. Was it Boris Johnson, Billy Connolly, Prince Philip?
This is a good question.
When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. Boris Johnson, Billy Connolly, or Prince Philip?
That is a very, very good, in terms of the multiple choice options that you've given us. I don't think... All right, so I'm going to run through my options. I'm going to run through the options of my answers.
I have their answer.
I don't think that Boris Johnson is witty enough to come up with that. So if it is him, I'll be surprised. I think again, not to get too political, but I don't think he's witty enough for that. I can see both of the others saying that. Let's go for Boris Johnson.
You're going to go for Boris Johnson, having excluded him.
Just because usually going against my gut instinct is correct. Now let's go for let's go for Billy Connolly.
You're going to go for Billy Connolly.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you almost got there. It was Prince Philip.
So
Okay.
I did think. Did they get it right?
They got it correct. Yes. Once they'd said Dorothy Parker and a few others, which were very good answers before I gave the actual choices. But once I gave the choices, they got it. Yes.
That is such a. It does sound like something he would say. Yeah,
And
and I was right. I'm glad I was right about too witty for Boris Johnson.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he's good at reciting poetry and things like that. Usually in the wrong circumstances. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Question number 4. Excuse me. Number 4. A car with ABS is safer to drive than one without. What does the B in ABS stand for? A car with ABS is safer to drive than one without. What does the B in ABS stand for?
I have my answer.
I have that.
Brake.
Yes, brake, perfectly good. It's either anti-skid or anti-lock braking system. Yes, the brake system. Very good, and you both got it correct. It now stands 2
Well
points to
done,
you
chatters.
and 4 to the chatters. Perfection
Right.
personified so far. Perfect score last time, if I recall. See if they can maintain that. Question number 5. Okay. Listen carefully. He himself described it as a pretty average song. Who had a #1 hit in several countries back in 1979 with the song Cars? He himself described it as a pretty average song. Who had a #1 hit in several countries back in 1979 with the song Cars? I have the answer.
I don't think the was in there, but I think like any song you can add like one of those 70s little you could add one of those into any song and it's going to make it better. So I did it.
Now you got to have the
Gary Newman.
Gary Newman is absolutely correct. We had a
Were
variety.
you doing his dancing there? I want to see that again.
No, I say you have to have the the moody look from the video. Yeah. It's sad but true that when you ask someone what their favorite song is now, they can't actually tell you the music so much as describe what they've seen on the screen.
I don't know if that's true anymore. So that is an interesting observation if it was 10 years old. Because no, it's true. Because music videos oh, maybe YouTube has brought music videos up along with it as well, but largely MTV is falling back, and Spotify and music streaming services are taking more of they're the sort of the things that have come to the forefront. So it's just free music, but at least it's putting a focus on the music and not the video. You're right.
It's putting focus on the music, but I'm saying if you ask someone to describe or tell them what your favorite song is, no one says, "Well, I like the driving rhythms and the off."
Well, that's because that's music is very difficult to explain through words. That's partly what the beauty of music is that it's a unique auditory experience. Is it not? Why are we having this discussion now?
This is wonderful. My son is talking to me.
All right.
Sometimes says he calls. My son, he never calls.
Is this? What's the neurotic Jew thing you're doing here?
Time. We were down in
You came to Cambridge.
In Cambridge, we had a great few days. It was absolutely wonderful.
He's being playful. We spent lots of time together last weekend.
It was great.
This guy. What are the chat saying? I bet they're all going, Ed, come on, support your father more. They'll be on my side. All right.
Yeah, they've said that you're going to discuss music with me after the stream.
Sorry. Yeah.
They don't know either of us, do they? No. Okay, right.
This is our weekly phone call. We're doing it right now. We just killed two birds with one stone. All right, next question.
We could do that. We could do a round on birds. No. Forget that. It's question number 6.
Murder is quite fun, like famous crime scenes. Maybe that's a good idea. All right, anyway, keep going.
A possibility. It's 5 points to the chat stream and 3 to you. Chatter's
not too bad.
3 to Edward. Question number 6. Okay, listen carefully. They've already been trialed on the streets of Coventry City, and Chancellor Philip Hammond is backing them. He announced this past week that they'll be street legal by 2021, and maybe even by 2035. He wants it to an industry based on them supporting 27,000 jobs.
Wow.
What is it? Trialed on the streets of Coventry City already. Chancellor Philip Hammond is backing them. He announced this past week, street legal by 2021, about 3.5 years. What are they?
I've got my answer.
I have theirs.
I mean, I could think of all sorts of silly things to say, but I won't. I'll keep it concise. And that is self-driving cars, is it not?
These driverless cars, yes, or autonomous vehicles. Autonomous cars, driverless cars. Yes, well done. Supposedly, I think an economical sort of thing. He figures that it'll boost the British economy by about 38 billion pounds. I find it a little bit scary. You've got funny, strange conditions, all the flooding up here in the north over the last couple of days. You've got, twilight, all sorts of things happening, rubbish blowing across the street. I just don't quite trust it.
Who makes the decision? Who makes the ethical decision when there is... So the computer will work out, basically, better than a human being. If something comes in front of it, it will stop faster than a human being will be able to stop. That's fact. So it will be safer in that way. However, if there are two cars and there are two targets, as in the two things that it's going to collide with, and the computer has to, in that second, decide whether it's like, which one do I collide with, right? Mm-hmm. Say, for example, this does happen. Do you know what I mean? There are two things that it could collide with, and the computer has to, in that second, decide who it's going to collide with. It has to. It has to calculate this information. What's going to do the least amount of damage? But in one of those cars is a family of 10 people, and in another car there's just one single driver. But the computer has to calculate that information and then decide. So that's kind of playing God, isn't it? Deciding on who gets to live and who gets to die based on a computer algorithm. So that's the scarier question in my opinion, because it's going to have to. I mean, it's very hypothetical, because actually, if you're talking about safety, it's safer than your mind, especially now that you're 63. Hey, is way less sharp than a computer. 64, sorry. Oh gosh, I forgot your birthday in October. Way faster, than your. Anyway, sorry, this is getting into very tangential information. I do apologise. Everyone, carry on. Have a think about that, though. Have a think about that. Who makes that decision? It's
going to be interesting, but I just definitely don't think, and I think the scientists are already saying that more research needs to be done. Philip Hammond, I think it's a little bit pie in the sky to say in 3 years they're going to be all over and boosting the economy and perfectly street legal. We're certainly going to have to change the Road Act, which says that you have to have a sober human being with a license in a car. They're going to have to rewrite legislation. They're just no good at that. They won't do it in 3 years. But
no.
Okay.
Unless there's money involved.
Money.
But of course they'll do it. They'll do it in 10 minutes if there's money involved.
But half of the money, though, will go to where the Paradise Papers say is totally untraceable, but we only hear about.
Of course, but I do need to move this on because we keep getting dangerously political today. I don't know what's in it. Something's in the air. There's something in the air.
Question number 7. Number 7. Okay,
Question
here.
Number 7.
Number 7, all about cars. Frankie Muniz of Malcolm in the Middle fame.
Yes.
Okay. He said once, "Yeah, I like cars and basketball, but
Right.
you know what I like more?" What's his answer? Bananas,
Right.
butterscotch sundaes, or burritos?
That's
connection.
It's such a tenuous car question, but I love it. Well done. Something for everyone.
Out in the middle. He said, "Yeah, I like cars and basketball, but do you know what I like more?" Was his answer bananas, butterscotch sundaes, or burritos?
So specific. Where did this come from? What interview? I know that you really like Malcolm in the Middle, but it's such an odd.
Fantastic.
It's a great show. But why? What interview was this, and why was he saying?
I have their answer.
All right, I don't know. Bananas. Let's do bananas.
You're doing bananas, and you're absolutely correct. But
Well, who doesn't like bananas? Who doesn't like bananas? Bananas. Who doesn't like bananas more than cars and basketball?
But
All right, next question.
Oh, by the way, you got that correct. They actually said burritos. Two were burritos or burritos or various spelling.
And the other one was just something that you like, which is why I got it. Which I knew it wasn't that one. You just think, what things do I like that begin with B?
Well, I tried to, I tried to think of things alliteratively. Okay. Hey, you caught up one there. It's 5 to 6. Question number 8. Okay, listen carefully. World motor vehicle production. According to OICA, that's the Organisation Internationale des Constructeurs d'Automobiles statistics, okay?
Yeah.
They're French.
Yeah.
Anyway, with 10,213,486 units produced, which was the biggest car manufacturer in the world in 2016? According to OICA statistics, over 10 million produced, the biggest car manufacturer in the world in 2016.
10 million cars.
10,213,486 units produced.
Units being cars.
Yeah, so I have their answer. And can I say I do enjoy the some of the responses here. I'll share it with you right now because it won't get in the way of your thinking. Lego. Lego is a good answer.
Nice. Volkswagen.
You're going to go with Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Volkswagen was wonderfully second. Okay. With Hyundai third, but it was actually Toyota.
No, I would never. I did think maybe it's one of the Japanese companies. Toyota Japanese? It is,
yes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
And,
I don't think it might be one of the Japanese companies, yeah.
And your chatters, reestablished that 2-point lead. Okay, they're out there on.
All right.
7-5. 7-5 with 2 to go.
Problem.
Okay. Question number 9 then. Penultimate question. We're going to go medical here. Another connection. CARS, C-A-R-S, is a global deactivation of the immune system tasked with restoring homeostasis. What does the S in CARS stand for?
Say again. Do it again.
CARS, C-A-R-S. It's a global deactivation of the immune system tasked with restoring homeostasis. What does the S in CARS, C-A-R-S, stand for? Jack Din is almost enjoying this.
Is that what he says?
To what he was originally studying, yeah.
Great. Well, I'm glad.
I have their answer.
I don't have it in me to think for longer than I need. I need longer.
You need longer.
I need.
Well, start thinking logically. We had the anti-lock braking system.
Yeah. System.
Think longer.
Think longer. So wait, cars, and it's to do with homeostasis. Did you say, or
It's to do with a medical condition, global deactivation of the immune system. It is CARS. The S is
stasis?
Stasis is incorrect. It's syndrome. It's a syndrome.
Oh, of course it is.
Anti-inflammatory response syndrome. Yes, and you're now no longer able to catch them. Okay, the chat stream have forged out into an 8-5 lead.
They didn't get a perfect score this year, though. This week, though.
No,
so.
just the one. Okay, you know they preferred burritos to bananas. Yeah. Okay, question number 10, last one in today's quiz, and we're going to finish with another quotation. Okay, so listen.
Great.
I will give you a choice afterwards for you to decide from. Who said, "I couldn't find the sports car of my dreams, so I built it myself"? Was it Ettore Bugatti, Ferdinand Porsche,
Oh, this is so
Enzo
hard.
Ferrari?
So hard. So
Bugatti,
hard.
Porsche, or Ferrari? I couldn't find the sports car of my dreams, so I built it myself.
Can you do it in the accent of the person who said it?
Probably, but I won't.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
All right, consensus. Hey, it's pretty much split. But I have consensus.
All right, I'm gonna go for Ferrari.
You're going to go with Ferrari. Well, the vast majority of the chatters went for Ferrari as well, but 2 out of the first 3 went for Porsche. And it is Ferdinand Porsche, yes.
Oh no! Well done, chatters. Well done, the chatters. But of course, if I cover my mouth like this, does it pass for being you? Do you think? Do you think they'll believe it? Believe it. Round number 1 in this quiz. The question number 1. Well done, Edward. You win by default. Wow, thank you.
I think your accent is even wider than mine. You know,
My
when
accent,
you go into American, you
Yes.
get really American, yeah.
I get really American. Yeah, really American. Really American. You get really American. I think it's pretty good.
Y'all making fun of my accent.
I'm not making fun of nothing. I can do that if you want as well.
Now we're going down to Southwest Ohio.
We should stop immediately because we could get we could be offensive almost against people. All right.
That's my family, Southwest Ohio. Yes. Okay. Anyway, chatters, well done. 9-5. You haven't exactly
Well done.
humiliated him, but you put him in his place today.
You did put me in my place. Absolutely put me in my place. You guys are the best. Thank you very much, and well done for being quiz champions. I'm very, very impressed by you. Thank you so much, and I've got you back now. Hello. Oh, Happy Sack, Dampiel, Hunter, Shanary, Rhino, Orange Spark, Dr. Grand Reefer, Frank Milner, 2,949. All of the best ones have turned up. Thank you so much. And Tigerius What Now as well. Of course. What's North America? I never know what that means. Anyway, I should probably learn. Also, thank you, Jack Dins, who says great quiz, even though he means thank you for the great quiz, WNL. Thank you so much. Round of applause, please, in the chat for WNL for being here and doing another fantastic quiz for us all. So, you know what happens now. What happens now is that we pick next week's topic, and then we have some discussing to do about the quiz after that, because there's a quiz following that. A couple of weeks away, we've got a very special event, and I need to discuss it with you. So what I thought I would do is do it live here on the TV, and then that way you can't say no. All right. So what's next week? Next week we've got Ed's childhood. We've got Christmas traditions. We've got scams. We've got Christmas traditions. No, save anything Christmas related. Save anything Christmas related. We've got the long con. I don't know what that means. We've got 24-hour love stream. I like that, love stream. Arthurian legends. Christmas live stream Biscuits confirmed, said somebody. Not yet. I've got to confirm it with the man on the screen here first if he can turn up. Let's hope so. We've got Ed's Childhood. People want Ed's Childhood around, but maybe we do that during the 24-hour quiz stream. I don't know. Great inventions of the UK and the USA. That's fun. Great inventions. Ooh, we like that. Architecture, natural disasters, the endocrine system, suggested D. Can you schedule for the 11th to 12th WNL? Asks Percat259. Wait, leave me to ask the question. It's a sensitive question. Ed's first girlfriend / boyfriend. Alan Turing, geography. Homoerotic subtext, the works of F. Scott Fitzgerald. That's interesting. I've never really thought about it from that perspective at all. Of course it is. Of course, lots of it. He's totally in love with all the men in his books, isn't he? I've just realised that.
or are we supposed to be in love with the men in his books?
Oh, no, we're not. They're such snobs. They're always so... I do love the idea of the underdog sort of watching from the outside and going, oh, that life looks very exciting, I want to be involved in it, because everyone thinks that way. It's just the grass is always green on the other side. That's essentially what all F. Scott Fitzgerald's books should be called, is the grass is always green on the other side. Because it always ends up being awful it's always looking in at somebody else's life and then joining that life and then realising that it's not everything you ever dreamed it to be and then leaving it. That's essentially every book from F. Scott Fitzgerald.
I mean, I do think it's important to separate the lives of the writers from the books, the fiction they produce. Sure. But by the same token, sometimes you have to look at Scott Fitzgerald with Zelda and think about their relationship and their lives, and then think about what he wrote. But
up and coming features are really dangerous. No, quiz beards. We've done hair before. Underdog victories. Thanks, Shan. I get it. I get the joke. Beards of the rich and famous. Famous art robberies. History of Cambridge. Submarines of the India in the 50s. Wow. Submarines history. I don't know what submarines is. A really interesting one. The odd life and times of Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know. What do you want to do? I think that there was a suggestion up there that was quite good, and that was...
I've put a square around it already. What did you think it was?
Great inventions.
Yes. There we go.
Yes. Great minds think alike. Great. So there you go. There's SLV and Flat Prototypes. I'm glad that you like them. Yeah. Yes. FDev is sort of here. Hi. But yeah, not really the stream for it. That's okay. All right. Cool. So next week's quiz. That's Friday next week, and that's going to be the last normal Bisquiz of the year next week. But are you free on the 11th of December, which is a Monday night at midnight on the 11th of December?
Monday night, midnight.
On the 11th of December.
I think I can possibly free my schedule, yes.
Can we get you for an hour with sort of four quiz rounds, Christmas related, done?
Should I play hard to get?
No.
Of course. I'd love to.
Great.
Okay.
That's confirmed. We've got it on TV.
Rounds.
So that's going to be part of this year's 24-hour quiz. 24-hour
4 rounds
stream.
on Christmas.
Very good. And yes, can you also please do wear your entire Father Christmas outfit when for that?
Who knows? Maybe I don't think I have time to get it really fully out there,
okay.
But yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think we'll have to have some special effects.
So there potentially could be thousands of people there. Potentially, but I think probably it's more likely to be hundreds at that time, I think. But what day is the 11th for the live stream? It's Monday. Monday the 11th at midnight at night time. So it starts Monday at 12 p.m. GMT, at midday, and then it goes to Tuesday, 12 p.m. GMT. Then I've got the day off the next day. And then... we might do one on Friday after that, actually, because Friday's my last day in the office. It all depends. We've got lots going on. It's very busy. But that might be the last one of the year. There will be a Biscuit segment. Yes, there will. And then also we'll probably do a Biscuit review during that segment too. Talking of Biscuit reviews, well, first of all, we've got time for the Biscuit review. The Biscuit review is going to begin in, roughly 3 minutes' time. We're going to take a couple-minute break, go and get a cup of tea, Yorkshire tea. It's the only tea for me. And then it'll be time to review today's Biscuit. I'm bringing on a guest reviewer as well for today's Biscuit review, so that should be fun. And yeah, let's find out what the 163rd or 4th Biscuit is that we're going to be reviewing, which is great. But before we do that, what's on Walter's bookshelf this week?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yes.
It wasn't on my bookshelf all week because I went to a place called Bygone Times. It had about 8,000 million rooms filled with junk. And in it, I found a dusty old book, and it's wonderful. It's a biography of James Thurber.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay.
The biography of James Thurber.
What did he write? Anyone have a go? Something famous?
Very embarrassed. I don't know.
Well, I mean, he did
Wait for Jack Din. Wait for Jack Din. Jack Din's got it. I want to see if Jack Din gets this. My time with Thingy, he says. My time.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
Is that close enough?
Yeah, and wonderful short stories like the night the ghost got in, the night the bed fell, but probably mostly remember for things like the Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Made it, things.
Yeah, Walter Mitty says Just a D. Yeah, Just a D's just throwing that out there. Didn't do that well, that film, unfortunately. Critically, it wasn't received that well.
No,
13 Clocks, says Revian.
Far better, far better to read his stuff. He worked with the New Yorker magazine for quite a while. Did some cartoons as well. Good short stories, and he's a good old Ohio boy from Columbus, Ohio. You see, so
I see. That's why you're giving him an extra little shout out, but also
that's right.
My lineage as well. So my family. So yes, proud to say that I have a connection with James Thurber.
Ohio.
I should probably read that then. Yeah,
I
should read 13 Clocks and Walter Mitty. Is it good? Are they good stuff?
They're all just short stories, but really good and quite a lot of good humor. One of my all-time favorite cartoons is his. It's just a simple little stick drawing. I'll find it and have it next time.
Okay, wonderful. Sounds good. I think the stick drawings feature in the film.
I've lost you.
Did the stick drawings that he did? Yeah.
Yes.
I think that they feature in the film Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
I didn't bother reading. Having read the story and liking James Thurber, I didn't see the film.
Okay, I understand.
I apologize.
Right. Okay. Right. 1947 version of Danny Kane's version of Walter Mitty then. Oh, okay. All right, big fun art with your knowledge. No, I'm joking. Very good. All right, everybody, calm down and say a big thank you to WNL for coming along and doing the live stream today. I'm going to use my new little tool that I've got to press. I've got a new tool and it's going to turn you off. Just the visuals have gone. And then I'm going to mute the thing. And goodbye. Bye. You can say bye. 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 Thank you. Bye. Gone. He's gone. And then we're going to do this. Turn up the music, and then we're going to do this. iPhones can interact with vintage TVs. Thank you very much. All right, and then we're going to do this. We're going to go back to the starting scene screen, and we'll be back in 2 minutes' time for today's Biscuit review. See you in a sec. Thank you. Bye. Oh, I'm still alive. That was just a sincere thank you to my dad you just heard. Hello, I'm acquiring my guest. We'll be there in 30 seconds-ish. While we're waiting for my guest to come up the stairs, we're wondering if we can get some feedback about what we can do to improve the live stream. I'm going to create a 10-point survey, official survey, for all of you watching, and you can all write feedback on what could improve the stream. Do you want more screaming, less screaming? Say yes for more screaming. Say yes for less screaming. Say more for more everything. Say yes for more screaming. Sorry, your responses are not being improved. Say yes for more screaming. Say yes for less screaming. Sorry, your responses cannot be recorded at this time. Say yes. Would you like the stream to begin? Say yes for the stream to begin. And say yes for no, I would like more time before the stream begins. Sorry, your responses at this time can't be recorded. Yes, I would like more time for the stream to begin. I think they heard you. Okay, everybody, yes, it's time to begin. 1351. We were just trying out. A new survey system for everybody that we're implementing to the live stream to improve it. There's some kinks that need to be ironed out before it starts to work properly. But here we go. It's time. Well, it's roughly 13:51. That means it's time for one thing and one thing only. It's time for today's biscuit review with me and Bonafreeze. Shuffle over. Shuffle over the other way.
Oh, that way.
This way. Yes.
Hi guys.
Yes. How is everybody? You all doing well? Thanks very much for coming along.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
First choice, always. Right.
Now I don't know what to say. I was playing, thanks to Ed, who's ruined my life.
Oh, the new Animal Crossing.
Playing Animal Crossing.
You're really enjoying
And I
it.
forgot the time.
What have you done on there?
I was crafting and I was making my campsite.
Yeah, Animal
And
Crossing.
I fished and then I ran out
Welcome
of space.
to the Animal Crossing live
Oh
stream.
my god.
That's
it was very fun.
Are you excited for today's biscuit review?
Oh, I'm so excited because I remember how not excited you are about this biscuit.
I'm relatively when we bought them specifically well, Bo and I recently went to Long Beach for
California.
TwitchCon.
You went to the OC?
Yeah, I have. I
Love the OC.
knew there would be singing.
So
He still invite you on, even though I know there's going to be singing.
Even though I know it's going
Alright.
to be annoying.
Let's find out. So I'm looking for something. We've got the
it's gonna be
biscuits.
so gross.
We've got the biscuits. We've got the audience. We've got our tea. We've got there's something missing.
I don't know. Is it Nick Rogers on guitar?
I literally can't find
Is it David Braben?
No, he's not coming along today, unfortunately.
Is it? No, I don't want to see that face.
It's the official
Spots Henry Cavill.
biscuit tasting spreadsheet, and here it is.
Wow! Who's number one?
As you can see, the Posty Mars Pump Biscuit by Sarah homemade.
Woo!
It has a homemade stamp, so the white chocolate caramel cookies are right there up at the top. It has to be said, they're very, very good. We have 163 biscuits that we reviewed.
10 litres are still the low.
Today, the biscuit mug does exist. I drank from it yesterday as my real mug all throughout the day. Sorry, I should really bring it back. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Oh.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Seems to be
sorry.
burped.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We have the 165th.
It's been a strange Friday.
It has been a really weird Friday. Marinella McCalley is all the way at the bottom. Is anybody here for the first time that needs this explaining? Because otherwise we're just going to get on with it.
Are you hungry? Do you want some biscuits? Have you eaten?
It's all the questions. Yes, I have, yes.
This is my first time.
This is your first time, being on the stream? Well, I'll explain it to you. Just the D's never
No,
been
I
here
don't want to
before.
explain.
Just the D's never been here before, so I'm going to explain it. All right, on the top we have the name, the appearance, the taste, the texture, the durability, the drinkability, the post, the taste, the satisfaction, the moisture, and the total. We've reviewed 163 biscuits. Today will be the 164th. Right there at the bottom we have the Marinella Canalitas. Ugh, gross. In the middle up here we have the Coconut Ring by Sainsbury's. Starting to be slightly nice, but still a bit gross. Right up here we have Lotus Dinosaurs Milk Chocolate. Oh, they're fun. They're shaped like dinosaurs.
They were so good.
Let's keep going. Marabou Home Style Chocolate filled. Ooh, Marabou. Very nice. The Fox's Chunky Cookie in at a very reasonable place. 23rd place. 11th. The Fox's Chocolate and Milky Chocolate Rounds. A premium biscuit. Mistaken for a B-tier biscuit. The Vicardi Cafe Noir. The top 10 filled with Dutch biscuits. Oh, I wonder why that is. Somebody always comes on and does a guest review of the biscuits.
That's not true.
That's
not true.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to peeking. I'm just going to take that bit out. We can edit. We can do it in post. Don't worry. We can edit the peeking sounds in post. It's okay. Don't worry about that. Sorry.
So happy to be invited.
Right, okay, I'm really glad. You look cold. Edge your turn the heaters. I'm not going to do that. All right.
No, I like comfy jumpers.
It's so passive aggressive. He needs some sugar. Dutch bias right there. All right, the Dutch rocker makes some biscuits. That's okay.
That's so true.
Can they be as good as the white chocolate caramel cookies today? Let's find out.
These
Today's
ones?
biscuit
I hope
is,
not.
and a little bit of history. We were in Long Beach, California, and we were in a big supermarket, and we got pretty obsessed with these. No, we didn't eat them. We haven't eaten them. We've actually had this since LA. So how long ago was that?
That was early October.
We haven't managed to review them yet.
Mid-October, so we've been like
We've had
5
these
weeks.
have been sitting on the shelf for quite some time. The Jelly Donut Oreos. Ladies and
I'm so
gentlemen,
excited.
the most American thing you could possibly imagine. Jelly Donut Oreos.
Great.
With jelly flavored center. Jello.
Flavor
jam.
cream, artificially flavored. Limited
Did you know
edition.
that these are vegan friendly though?
Huh?
Oreos are vegan friendly.
That's good. Sandwich
nice?
cookies. Sandwich
Okay.
cookies is what they're called.
All right, let's find out.
Slit appears. when
Percat, the
opened.
ones I gave you still waiting on the shooting shelf. They absolutely are. I am going to get around to them, I promise. What's happening here?
Smells like freedom. Oh.
All right. They're not donut shaped or donut. I mean, that's jelly donut. I really like a jam donut. I'm going to be honest with you.
There's
The
donuts
sugar glazing-
downstairs.
What?
Yeah, the amazing Mr. Wildman.
Just bought us
Because
donuts?
we had a lunch day, so he brought donuts for everyone.
Oh my gosh! I'm excited. All right, so
Glazed and filled.
these are called jelly.
Krispy
What's
Kreme.
they called? Oreo. Jelly.
Oh, they smell like vanilla goodness.
Jelly donut. Sandwich cookie.
And this is what I like my scented candles to smell like.
Appearance.
Vanilla.
Artificial.
No, vanilla. And like IKEA did these like gingerbread candles, so my whole room has been smelling like Christmas. It was really nice.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
What was that?
What do you think about the appearance?
You know, it's an Oreo.
It's not an Oreo though, is it? It's
But it
chroma
is.
keyed. Look at it. It's see-through.
Oh. How did that happen?
No. Oh, we've got Biscam. You ready for Biscam?
You
Wanna grab
do?
Biscam? Yeah. The desk is a bit of a mess, I have to say, but we'll do it anyway. You ready?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that is actually happening. All right, so let it focus a little bit. Let it focus for comparison. Wait, why is it not fit? There you go. Look how it's stuffed nicely, isn't it?
Excuse me. What did you say about me?
All right, so that's Biscam time done. We'll bring it back up in a second as well.
Bottom angles.
No, don't do that. All right, so Biscam.
Will you clean up the desk?
Yes, Becca. Oh, it's not that bad. Beard cam. Birth. Yeah. No. All right.
So the question now is, sorry, before we start, do we eat it like an Oreo or do we bite it? Because
No, you do the same
official
test as-
Oreo is
No, don't
this,
do the official
and then
Oreo
lick
thing.
it.
No, this is the
so
official.
we're biting it, yeah?
The official Edward C. Lewis way of eating it. For first of all, appearance. How do you feel about it?
It's an Oreo to me.
I don't like it. I like. Well, the Oreos look good. They've got the nice inscription on there, and it does
Yeah.
look good. But it is just an Oreo. However, it is a very pleasant-looking biscuit, in my opinion.
they're very see-through.
However, you just don't get the same. I like the black. I like the darkness of the official proper Oreos. I like those. I like the way that they look. And I feel like this looks too much like a custard cream, and custard creams confuse me. So I'm not sure about it. For me, it's a 6. How do you feel about that?
I find that quite harsh. I was going to say a 7.
Bo has bigger hands than Ed. No, she doesn't.
No, I don't.
All right. So anyway, as you were saying.
That would make me upset. Don't. Look.
Look, see, my hands are way bigger.
Manly hands.
Look how big
Look
my
how
hands
big your hands are.
So big. All right. So appearance.
So I was gonna say 7.
6.5.
Soz.
It's all right. Taste. Arguably the most important part. You ready?
Yeah. Oh. I'm just scared from the middle.
You made it. Oh.
The middle made me
Nice.
scared.
Right, we'll show it. You ready? Grab the cap from the bar. Speaking with your mouth full. Rude. Not again.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the centre after a bite. Yeah.
Look at that crisp.
All right. It doesn't taste of anything. It tastes of
definitely doesn't
absolutely
taste like a
nothing.
jelly donut.
It tastes like nothing.
It really doesn't taste like a jelly donut. What am I eating? Actually, you know what it tastes like?
Go on.
Artificial flavors.
Yeah, it really
It really does.
It really does.
America doesn't do artificial flavors very well. Like,
This tastes like what, you know, when they advertise on TV, artificial flavours added. That is what this tastes like.
like the commercial for artificial flavors.
It just tastes
Yeah.
like the embodiment of what they
Chemical,
mean by
but,
that. Like chemically injected to make it feel sweeter. It feels so thin, so synthetic.
Yeah.
That's the worst Oreo I've ever tasted.
No, I didn't very much like the minty
Swedish
ones
fish ones.
either. Oh my god! That's what it tastes like! Thank you! The middle tastes like that Swedish fish donut.
Yeah, it does.
That's why I had a flashback.
It does
It
indeed.
tastes like that.
That's the worst Oreo I've ever had. It's going for a 1 for taste. It's that low. Oh no, it's probably about as good as the Manor and Alcreditas. No, it's not. I'm being overly harsh. It's a 2.8. It's a 2.8. Texture, it's Oreo texture, but
I
actually...
mean, the cookie is really good. The cookie part of it, the vanilla cookie,
No,
is very
it's not
tasty.
that good.
No, and it's not like top 10 good, but it's tasty.
Worst Oreo.
It's alright.
Texture.
It's the filling that messes it up. So I'm gonna do.
What's happening here?
I'm
Don't...
gonna do this because look, it perfectly separates. And you have this left over. The cookie is perfectly fine.
No.
So I would say a 3. So there you go.
All right, 3. Let's do it to 3. Okay, texture.
Like,
Oh,
would you
look
like
how synthetic that is.
Would you like some
no,
artificial
Biscam,
flavouring?
Biscam, don't wobble it around. Get the Biscam on this. It's not a natural cream. You can peel it off and it stays as a solid item. Look at that. It looks like a piece of egg sliced down the middle.
It is.
Look at that. I can move that. It's not even...
I just don't want it to follow my cheese. Sorry.
can-
Ah, Ed!
No, I'm just showing that it's gross.
Don't put it on my planet
Where
coaster.
do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? That's
Your favourite
absolutely
band.
disgusting. That's absolutely
That's pretty
disgusting.
gnarly, isn't it?
That's going for... That means
Oh,
that-
you made it sweat too.
That is so gross. That is so gross.
So many practical jokes just entered my brain.
It has to be a 1. For texture,
It's traumatizing enough to be a 1 somewhere.
but the texture is fine.
texture's
but that's
fine 'cause the
awful.
biscuit's
It's just
fine.
sitting there now, looking at me like,
Can I slap you with it?
no!
Like, is it gonna?
Maybe.
Is it gonna hang in your beard?
I reckon you
Can
can
I
throw
try?
it at me and it will
Yeah.
stick.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, okay. Just not onto my beard, on my face. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Ah, it didn't work. All right, that's it.
Sorry, just stick on your face,
no,
please.
no.
Please go.
It's
No, give it back to me. It's fun.
Going in the bin.
No, it's fun.
going
It's
in
like
the
a
bin.
jelly.
We're playing with food.
Do another one.
It's rude. We're playing with food. We'll do it for the dunk. No playing with food allowed on this live stream. All right, let's do this.
No fun.
No fun allowed. This is serious science. Texture. 4, 3, 2, 3. Durability. Any crumbs?
No, I'm
And it is
fine.
very durable, in fact.
Yeah,
It
like
stays together.
nothing
to
happens.
Yeah, 8.9.
Dunkability.
Dunkability.
Oh, it's
You
gonna
ready?
be gnarly. Because it was already sweating in my hands. Sorry.
So gross. 2, 3, reveal.
Oh, sorry.
1.
I bet we can do like infinite dunks with this
3.
thing. It'll just turn into like a nuclear bomb.
Oh, it's kind of.
Is it moving?
No,
Is yours moving?
It's just sort of collapsed a little.
Is it really?
1, 2.
Mine's fine.
3. It holds for a long time. It does.
Oh,
hold.
look, yeah, you're right. Sorry, wait. It's like you can see the little biscuit.
What?
You can see the little biscuit. Look, it's like sagging now. It's just a biscuit though, like the inside is completely fine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No, I liked it. I actually preferred it. Initially, it felt strange.
It's like when you when you do like digestives in milk and like swoosh it around, and you get like a sort of porridgey.
How do you manage to make that? Everything sounds so awful.
I used to eat that.
Ugh.
If we ran out of cereal, I would eat like those little biscuits and crumble them and put them in milk. You have like your own cereal.
Going for 4.
Post on taste was better than the. Oh yeah.
Which is better. Yeah. Satisfaction.
Aww.
2. Mauritius. 1.
Like you're having a bad day.
No, but that is. They were when they were making these in the Oreo factory. Are you having another one?
No, because I'm not Moorish, but I just wanted to like look how easy it is. It's just so fun to take this off.
Fun? No!
Stick it on your face. Yes! It could be like, you know, zombie makeup when they do when they put like that stuff on your face and they turn it into scars. I think you look great. Do you want me? Shall I put one on my face?
No, because it's still food.
Wait, do it.
And it's very
Give
wasteful.
it to me. Transfer it to me.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. This is so disgusting.
Oh
Stick
my
it
god!
to the man, says Grief.
Did you never play with food as a child?
No.
I feel like this is what I don't, maybe if any girlfriends,
if
any girlfriends are watching, it could
No
be like one of those
girlfriends are
things that you
watching
like, you put on your nose and you take off your blackheads.
No.
It smells pretty nasty, actually. So now it's like, all right.
Not got any on my face.
Oh look, I feel cleansed. My pores.
You just rubbed sugar on your face.
My
All right.
pores feel so much
What?
better.
I'm marking it down because of that. I'm so dissatisfied about this whole experience. We're scoring at 0. Unprecedented. This
is amazing.
This whole experience has made me feel
I can
so
still smell
upset.
it now.
Yeah, you're going to have to go and literally shower your
It's
entire
okay.
self.
I have face wipes in my desk. It's fine.
All right. But hold on, I need to put this into the formula. It might be the worst biscuit ever.
That's fine.
No, it's not. It's still not the worst biscuit ever because of that dunkability science. It's just so dissatisfied. I want to throw these into the bin. I'm not going to do that. That's food wastage. And I don't
No, we'll
like
give
food
them
wastage.
downstairs and then see what other people say. There's
like
there's
food
always
wastage.
someone who likes them downstairs.
All right, 33.2 puts the
Could be handy if you
Oreo-
run out of blue
Not
tack.
for anything.
That's good. Commander Lance.
Yeah, very good. Well done.
That's so funny.
I think there's probably one adds blackhead, says Megatony.
Yeah, this is fun.
Okay, goodbye everybody. It is 164th biscuit, and unfortunately it's down in 163rd place.
Oh wow, I've never been to one that's that low. It's because it's not from the motherland, that's why.
Let's see, I'm pressing the save button.
Well
Closing
done.
it down.
Well done.
We're going back to the bar.
Oh, I'm not in the bar.
No, you are. Today's special, of course, is net neutrality.
Who?
Net's neutrality. It's probably
That's your special.
go Google it. Yeah.
No, I know what net neutrality is.
Serving net
That's really
neutrality.
nice that you were calling that out.
Yeah, of course. Google it if you don't know what it is.
A lot of
Because
our
you should
friends
know what it is.
might be affected.
We would all be affected.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Big Funard clipped
how
us.
Frontier Developments would be affected, but it might be.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is where we put up the music a little. We say this. You ready, Vo? You can take half of it. You
Can
ready?
we do it while Biscuit?
No, we don't have this up on here. Having a look through the viewers list now. Thank you everybody so much for. Just go and give that to someone and see what they say. Like, what is it?
Hold out your hand.
It's like giving someone the black spot. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for coming along, and we will see you, of course, next week. We're back on Monday with some more live streams over at Frontier. Twitch.tv/Frontier Development, so please come along to those.
Yay.
But thank you so much to 41K3, Adamantium 13, Admiral Akbar, It's a Trap, Ancient Sungazer, B1 Janinko, Big Bod 001, Big Fun Art, Bobo 662, and Clinton AU.
Commander Bankai, Commander Lens Lark, Commander Hillering, Cobrian, Dead Meat Girlfriend, oh dear, Dergel, Dr. Grand Reefer, E3TM, Galactic Midden, Hankus Pankus, Harati, Jack Din, Jack Little, oh no, Jack Little is a puppet, Jorius, Jester D, Lord Shooty, Loveset Cat.
Hello, my name's Lord Shooty. Multi71, Max Urser, Max Urser, Megatoni, Milston Burn, Mr. Jerks. Right, you can do your bit.
Okay.
But I'm going to do my bit.
In your thing.
Mr. Coldmaster,
Oh!
Odin Omen, Pillhead, Perka 259, Ray Skura, Sherry Rynale, SNTNL6, Stephen Curry, and Stoops X. I don't think I've ever done that voice before.
Charmer, Turksester, the Thurger,
Thurgers,
the Herdithur, the Herdithur,
The Herdithur.
the Guriers, Orchestra, Rocket Rail, Auxiliary for Servant, Yerder,
Soldier for the servant.
Zergirl,
What is happening?
Zerkupus Girl.
All right. See you later, everybody. Thank you so much. It has been a lovely, lovely week.
Thanks for the madness. That was fun.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. Take it easy, sleep well, look after yourself, do some press ups, do some sit ups.
Right now.
Not right now. Whenever you want. Bye-bye.
Bye.